So here we are, Nostalgia Box video game heaven. It's basically a museum for video games. It's got every game console you can imagine. Goes back to the early 70s, 60s, all the way through the 80s and 90s up until today, the new games. If you're in Perth and you've got kids and you want to come, or you just want to relive your youth, I guess, come along and check them out. Make sure you can book online, or you can come in if it's not too busy. I guess if it's school holidays, maybe best to book online, but yeah, definitely come in. They're a great bunch of people and they've done a fantastic job. Come and support them so these things don't get lost in history. Today we're at the Perth Computer Game Museum. Childhood fantasies come to mind. This has got some of the oldest games going back to the 70s, 80s, possibly even further. Get to have a look. Let's jump in and go and suss it all out. Every game, Telly Pong, I remember that as a kid. Still got all the boxes, which is amazing. And there's some of the first games, cartridges. This old Odyssey, 1972, 3 years before I was born. Haunted house, look at that. Telly Pong. Pongs. Wonder Wizard, look at that. Bullseye, 1976. Don't look like much, but they plus all entertained. Look like it would have finished. I think I played that, the Radio Shack. I'm pretty sure I played that one. What's this one here? Right player, left player? How cool is that? Oh, now we're coming into my age. The Atari. That was huge. The Atari, I remember, I definitely played that. Those joysticks, the swivel joysticks. Wow. Pitfall, it's even got Pitfall. Oh, Pitfall was an awesome game. Was this 1977 released? Pitfall was 82. So it would have been 7 years old. Come out later on the 64 as well. Space Invaders. That one, I haven't seen that. Telstar Combat. Telstar, these must be overseas. Varieties. Bring the box. It's very cool stuff. For you Nintendo fanboys. 1977. First ever console, Nintendo TV Game 6. I'm going to the 78. And 79. Bit of evolution, there's a 78 there. There's a 79. And the racing, which was a 78 as well, look at that. Look at the game. How cool is that? Some more Odysseys. Look at that, Odyssey. Ultimate Computer Video Game System. Which is that bad boy there, 1978. Football gridiron. So this must be an American one. $100. Oh, look at that TV baseball, really cool. It's a baseball game, one of the first earliest Japanese video games ever released. It's a baseball one. Wow. Pac-Man 1980. There's that one there. Look at that on screen. How cool is that? Television. Mindstorm. Actually, I reckon I've seen one of them before. Oh, there's Donkey Kong. In television, Atari, yeah, that was flash back then. Yeah, Crash 83. 83 to 85. Check out that big shredded game. That's pretty cool. That's pretty funny. Pac-Man and E.T. Sega. And some stuff. Probably you can still see all the power glove. I remember the power glove. That's cool. New style guns. There's a shark. Nintendo. Yeah, they were good. Sega, one of the first Segas.
Nobody
them in the middle. 2 Atari cartridge. And remember the super graphics. Must be the Mega Drive. Mega CD, the 16-bit. I had the 16-bit Mega Drive. I do remember that. That was cool. Sonic the Hedgehog. Only one run. That was a huge game. Nintendo. And then, yep. That's how I started. Yep, I had the cassette, I had the printer, monitor, everything. Frogger. Had a baseball game on there, and my brother used to play. I learned how to sort of semi-code, I guess, back then, and then I forgot it all. And my friend used to play on that for 16, 18 hours a day. Probably changed my life, that machine. Getting into a bit of the new stuff now with hit discs. Still a couple of cartridges, but the discs starting to come in. How cool is it? They've got all the boxes. PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, that's all there. 64, Virtual Boy. Box 3. Neo Geo. They were big for a little bit, then sort of disappeared. Amstrad. Last console Atari marketed. Wow. What year was that? 1995. 1993 it started. Sonic. Multiplayer. 1993. 32-bit gaming. Amiga. Oh, the Amiga. Amiga was another one. It was like a computer, but just gamers heaven. And they brought out that disc, the CD. NEC, Casios. Sega Saturn. Remember the Sega Saturns? And this is the one that changed everything. 1994. Wow. When this came out, it was huge. That was... I've never spent so much time on a computer machine in my life. It was that PlayStation 1. My mate built songs on it. Changed everything. Gaming. PlayStation 2. Sega Dreamcast, that folded pretty quick. Virtual Boy, which I've never seen. It's something different. That was 1995. Nintendo. Put that on your face and your controller. Wow. Pretty cool. That's something you don't see. Nintendo GameCube, that pretty much got smashed by PS2 as well. Xbox, the first Xbox, that did pretty well. 64, that was good. 1996, that was 1996, wow. Analog stick. Mattel, 2006. Wow. Card collecting and video gaming. Powers powering up the game currently being played. Discontinued 2 years later. Green to the size of 3. Jeez, that was a huge box, wasn't it? Blu-ray player. First Blu-ray player. Nintendo Wii. First one of Smash TVs. 40GB too. And some of the old controllers. I've still got a few of these at home. And these, parachute. Oh, that was cool. Parachute. Fire, yep. Donkey Kong 2, Oil Panic. Oil Panic was cool. That was a great game. Panorama screen, yep, played them. Parachute was an awesome game. You had to catch all the parachuters before the sharks got you. Lynx, Sega game. How's that? That's not too bad. 10,000. So hey, that was awesome. Talk about going back to my youth. What an amazing place. Every console you can ever imagine since the late 70s is here. I don't know how they got it. They've been collecting, they've been here for 3 years in Perth. It's just in Northbridge, it's in the city, so if you're outside, on the outskirts you can just catch a train in or catch a bus in and come and check it out. I think it's about $19 for an hour or so I think. You need to book, I guess, busy if it's school holidays. They get a lot of people in. If not, just pop in and you might be able to slip in. Again, what an amazing place, and yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. That is so cool. Yeah, back to my youth, 30 odd years ago, and it's amazing to see someone's kept all this stuff that used to make us so happy. These gamers nowadays really don't know what we had to go through. We didn't even have the internet back then, but this stuff we just sit on for hours and hours. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you at the next stop.